We're going to cover how you can make 6 figures simply flipping textbooks from random websites to Amazon. Not only have I done this myself, but I've also taught many other people to do the same exact thing. If you know where to buy them cheaply, you can flip textbooks over and over again for a profit. And the best part about this is you don't need to go to thrift stores, you don't need to go out and scan books for hours and hours, and you don't even need to leave your home. There's software out there that will scan the internet and find books that are selling on Amazon for one price, but are listed on other sites for much cheaper. Then you can decide if you want to go ahead and buy them and then resell them on Amazon for a profit. Now, the best time to get into book flipping is right before a textbook season. Textbook seasons are basically the times where students find out what books they need for their classes, and then they hop online, mainly on Amazon, to order them. Fall textbook season begins in mid-July and goes through mid-October. Peak textbook sales are generally the week before Labor Day for this textbook season. And spring textbook season begins mid-December and goes through early February. Peak textbook sales for this generally being in the first 2 weeks of January. So now is a great time to learn this. A, because you'll be hitting the end of a textbook season window, and B, because the very best next time to buy textbooks is coming up in November, right before spring textbook season starts. You can still buy and sell textbooks outside of these 2 windows, of course, but to really make a killing, you want to buy a bunch of books super cheap the month or so before a textbook season starts, when demand for those books is extremely low, supply is extremely high, and therefore the price is really low as well. That way you can get ridiculous deals on books that you know are going to be selling for sometimes double what you paid for them just a few weeks later, because all of a sudden the demand skyrockets. This is how you can make an absolute killing flipping textbooks. And it's not uncommon to see $50 profits, $100 profits, or even $200, $300 profits on one book flip, if of course you know where to find them. Now, there are 2 softwares that I recommend for this. They both work great and basically function extremely similarly. Those 2 softwares are eFlip and Zen Arbitrage. I've done many tutorials on how you can use both softwares to find books to resell, so I'll make sure to link the book flipping playlist down at the bottom of the description if you want to check it out. I've also done an in-depth video comparison that breaks down both Zen against eFlip, the benefits and the drawbacks of both. That will be linked down there as well if you want to check it out. Basically, how they work is this. The software has a list of dozens of other online bookstores and websites and all their inventory and all their prices. It also has a list of all Amazon books and all Amazon book prices as well. And then it's constantly updating in real time to compare the difference between sites and Amazon. You can then use the software to find books that are selling much cheaper on some online bookstores than they are on Amazon. Then you simply buy that book, and when it comes to your house, you list it back on Amazon and make the difference in profit. This business model is nothing new. It's been around for a long time, but what people typically recommend is actually going to bookstores and thrift stores in person and spending hours scanning books with your phone to find these profitable flips. But now the software does all that for you literally in seconds. You do not have to waste hours and hours scanning books in person at a store in order to make money, and you don't even need to leave your house to actually do so. You don't have to take my word for it either though. Try it for yourself. Both of the softwares that I mentioned, both eFlip and Zen, come with free trials for several weeks, so you can try them out risk-free for yourself. I'll link the free trial deals that I've set up with both eFlip and Zen down in the description if you want to check them out. Both of these softwares are softwares that I use in my own e-commerce business to find books online that I can profitably resell on Amazon. I hope this video introduced you to a new way that you can make money from home. It's worked for me, and it's also worked for lots of other people that I've taught as well. If you'd like to learn more about how you can make money flipping textbooks on Amazon, check out the playlist that's linked up in the right-hand corner right now. That playlist is full of tutorials that will take you from complete beginner to book flipping master super quickly, and it's 100% free. I hope you liked this video. If you got any value from it whatsoever, please give it a like. I genuinely appreciate it. Until next time.